Hi, I'm Peter Shimkin, your host for Opera for All. Tonight we will explore Mozart's 1787 masterpiece, Don Giovanni, about a legendary seducer who gets his just desserts, but ends up charming the audience. As Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg puts it, quote, the sexiest character in opera, unquote. Giovanni is packed with great arias, duets, and larger ensembles as you would expect from Mozart, but I will emphasize the drama as we go through the plot with musical highlights. The excerpts are from a 1980s movie which updates the setting to Harlem and which I highly recommend. The Don and his long-suffering servant Leporello are sung by twin brothers, Eugene and Herbert Perry. Donna Elvira is played by the marvelous Lorraine Hunt Lieberson. The peasant girl Zerlina is Ai Lan Zhu, and the town magistrate, the commendatore, is James Patterson. From another recording, Carol Vaness is Donna Anna. Before we start, let's define the term recitative. This is when speech is rendered in a sing-song fashion or an almost melody, accompanied by a few simple chords, here played by a harpsichord and cello. Recitative allows dialogue to move along at the pace of ordinary conversation or even more rapidly.
Io ho detto non è fatto per sempre abbandonare questo ben matto. Eccolo qui, guardate con quale differenza se ne viene. Dalla mia va tutto bene, con Giovannino mio va tutto male. O mi va tutto male, avrò a casa come un'ordinanza con tutto quella gente brava. Forse di chiacchiere, di vestiti bugie, come guardate si bene, stanno volgendo di fratelli. Bravo, dico mille cose ammazzate per la canna, mentalità, pensiero, gelosia. Bravo, incoscienza mia. Altri bevono e l'uomo e le donne sono già più ubriachi. Altri canta, altri scherza, altri seguono da bere il suo più bello, chi credete che capiti? Carlina. Bravo. E con lei chi viene in fiera. Bravo. E disse di voi tutto quel mal che in bocca le venia.
Arias with full-blown and elaborated melodies slow down the action. In opera, bridge passages between arias and duets can be merely spoken, as in Mozart's Magic Flute. However, even in Mozart's time, most audiences preferred some form of continuous singing throughout. By the 1830s, Verdi and Wagner began to upgrade recitative to more closely approximate the quality of arias and ensembles. Wagner's later operas abolish it altogether. Anyway, on to our evening's Mozart, where we will hear recitative lead into some arias. Act 1, Spain, in 1720. The action begins as the commendatore's daughter, Anna, rushes out, struggling with the Don, and followed by her father. He challenges the Don to a duel and is killed. The Don and his servant Leporello escape. In an aria, Anna begs her fiancé Ottavio to avenge her father's death. Ottavio tries to calm her. For the rest of the opera, Anna and Ottavio unsuccessfully try to catch the Don. As they do, they sing arias, she pleading for vengeance and he promising to do so. Wonderful as they are, their effect is to slow down the proceedings. Mozart and his librettist, Lorenzo da Ponte, realized this, but bowed to the reality that star singers wouldn't appear without having showpieces to sing. I will omit all but one to concentrate on the drama. After the duel, the Don and Leporello encounter Elvira, one of the Don's former conquests, who can't get over being abandoned and still carries a torch for him.
Quella
Don slips away as Leporello tells her she is neither the first nor the last to fall victim to the Don's ways. In a comic aria, he reads her a list with the number of every woman the Don has seduced: 640 in Italy, 231 in Germany, 100 Frenchies, 91 Turks, and 1,003 Spanish and counting.
Madamina, il catalogo è questo, delle belle che vuoi padron mio, un catalogo lì che ho fatto io. Osservate, leggete con me, osservate, leggete con me. In Italia 640, in Almagna 231, 100 in Francia, in Turchia 91, ma in Spagna, son già 1.300. Ma fra queste contadine, cameriere cittadine, baronesse baronesse, marmi suoi principesse e madonni, donni, clano, donni, guarda, donni, in Italia 640, in Romagna 231, 100 in Francia, in Turchia 91, ma in Spagna son già 1.300. 1.300. Ma per questi contadini, camerieri, cittadini, baronesse, baronesse, marchesani, principesse, e madonni, donni, clano, donni, guarda, donni,
peasants celebrate the marriage of Mazzetto and Zerlina. The Don starts to seduce the bride, telling her she is destined for a better life with him. After introductory recitative, this duet is set to one of the most famous melodies ever written.
E non vorreste?
Affine, ingannato restar. Io so che rar con le donne voi altri cavalieri siete onesti e sinceri.
In postura della gente plebea, la nobiltà dipinta negli occhi l'onestà. Orsù non perdiam tempo, in questo istante io ti voglio sposar.
Voi,
Certo io, nel casinetto e io soli saremo, e la